In our last video, we left Palmer, Alaska, and we headed up the Glenn Highway to Glennallen, Alaska. As we drove the highway, we watched these mountains in front of us for more than an hour as we made our way to the Wrangle-St. Elias National Park. At the crossroads between the Glenn Highway and the Richardson Highway, we turned south and headed towards Valdez. And I'll start today's video at our boondocking spot just outside of Glennallen.
1,390 feet. Mount Wrangell is that big one in the back.
Yeah, with all the snow.
Then Mount Drum.
After we got the RV set up, I did some exploring.
All right, so check it out. I don't know if I want to get any closer to that edge because it just looks like it could all just give way and fall 600-800 feet down to the water. So I'm going to stay back, but then again, that's just me. So I'm going to head back and get Debbie. It's definitely worth the walk out here. This was a pretty cool find. Great location to boondock. I think we can probably stay a few days if we want. I'm not sure we are because we're heading to Valdez. But yeah, this was good. So this is my poor man's drone shot standing up on my RV. There's a river down in that valley, down in there.
And while I was up on the roof, I took the screwdriver with me because I knew I had a couple of things to fix.
All right, look at that one. I don't know if you can see it. That one's out pretty far. I can't really see it in my screen, but I think there's another one right there. There's another one right there. So I've tightened up 8 of them. So I've tightened up 8 of them so far. And we're just going to keep on working on them. So I just carry the old screwdriver with me. We did this after the dumpster highway. I just thought I'd check on them when I ran the slides out. We put the Starlink up, and same thing here. I came up here to put the Starlink up and realized that just loosened and vibrated a lot. So we're up here tightening these screws down again. All right, so you can see the slide seal and how it's coming down here at the top. You can see that. But worse, as you can see how it's all ripped and tattered. This is what the RV dealer in Gallion, Ohio was supposed to fix. We're going to have to get that attended to soon. We're going to get back to where we can stay steady and maybe stay for a few weeks and have an RV tech come out, and we'll just deal with the whole slide at that time.
Careful, it's wet too. So 8% grade on our way to Valdez today, and today is July 22nd. Heading to Valdez in the rain. It's very, very pretty, even with the clouds and the rain and the sprinkles.
And just a note, we had no reservations, and we just called. Debbie called, and we got 2 nights.
2 nights in Bear Paw, the adult only section, and that'll be great. We need to get our refrigerator back to cooling, so this refrigerator is giving us fits. So there's a nice glacier. I don't know if that's a lake or a river down there.
I think it was about 45 minutes down the road, we stopped at the Wrangle St. Elias Visitor Center.
Ooh, see how close he came to my mirror?
See, if we go to the visitor center, we can stamp our book.
Oh, there we go.
Is it cold?
No, other than mosquitoes.
What was that?
Here's mosquito information.
Oh, God.
Here's what I found.
Oh, shut up.
Siri is spying on us again.
So, this is the largest national park in the country. Denali is second. How many? You said
13.2 million.
million acres. Cool. Thank you.
Combined with Glacier Bay National Park and 2 national parks in Canada, and this makes like a huge World Heritage Site.
Holy cow. And you said this glacier is larger than the state of Delaware? Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Just the glacier is
Just
larger
that
than the
glacier.
state of
It
Rhode
puts
Island.
things into perspective, I think.
Really cool.
Super cool.
Too bad it's a little cloudy. I bet you this would have been an awesome viewpoint. This is another great stop on our trail as we head down to Valdez to check out this national park. Tips for visiting Wrangell-St. Elias National Park. Be ready for mosquitoes. A head net. We should have probably done that. We have those and did not bring them. We just didn't bring them here. They're actually out in Willy-Nilly. Bring the right gear. Be ready for changing weather, wildlife, rough roads, remote locations. This isn't the lower 48. No, it's 13 million plus acres. You could very easily get lost in here. Have a point of contact. Let somebody know where you're going. This national park has more glaciers than any other national park. We see a lot of those. They are popular.
Might be the Tanzina River.
It's definitely glacier color water.
Yeah. And we saw along this journey, look at the mountains up there. We saw the Alaska pipeline. So I had read in the milepost that we were going to see it, and I happened to look out the window and there it was. So I couldn't grab the camera fast enough. Here's a picture of it, but I didn't get the GoPro out fast enough. So that was pretty neat.
There you go.
Herd of motorcycles coming around us. Oh, he's got a GoPro on his helmet, so when he lays it down, it'll be there. Yeah, people. Got a driver warning.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's wet. We've already seen, I bet that was a motorcycle crash this week on the Seward Highway. I already saw one on the Dempster. Don't lay these bikes down, people. Slow down. This is bad.
4 more.
I know you don't want to go slow, but it's slippery and bumpy and the road's not in good condition.
Get around me, buddy. Get around me. You can do it.
Looks like a couple waterfalls ahead of us.
It's a good distance away.
Now you can see the waterfall much better up there.
Pretty cool.
Avalanche gates or snow earlier, and now we're driving through it.
At a glacier up there, I think. It looks like it's that blue color, but it's way up there.
I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with that. That doesn't.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to
I
it.
think he's making things up.
Hit fog.
Stop. Holy moly, we just hit the clouds. Mike thinks it's fog. It is thick, and people are coming from the south with their flashers on.
And we're going about 25 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh, how thick it is.
So,
We are, see on the side, we are now going downhill, hopefully to get out of these clouds or fog or whatever this is. This is a mess. It's a steep hill down. It's Thompson Pass on our way to Valdez. Still in the fog. This Blueberry Lake is out there somewhere, but you can see it's breaking up a little bit. We have just been able to see the weeds and stuff along the sides, and now we're able to see there's maybe a waterfall right there, or snow. I do not know what this was. This was crazy. We're not out of it yet. Yeah, that was a waterfall over there.
all right, the city of Valdez, 22 miles is what the sign says. We just got out of the fog, and still pretty. I would imagine we missed a lot of beautiful scenery because it was all fogged in.
Another waterfall, and you can see we're below the clouds now. Still a little foggy, but not near as bad as it was. That looks pretty neat. Oh my gosh, look at this. This would be awesome on a sunny day.
Black bear to the left.
What? Black bear to the left? Yeah. The river is a rushing river. The road is windy. Yeah, I don't think I just caught that waterfall. This is really pretty coming through here.
So Wild RV Life stopped there, and in their video of Valdez talked about this area.
Yeah, it's pretty. Craig and Victoria were saying that this is a rainforest, so we'll do some research and see. It seems odd that Valdez would be a rainforest, but look at the look at the clouds, look at the moss on the rocks, and it looks like a couple big waterfalls are coming up. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Here they are.
Oh, look at that.
That is really nice.
Oh, there's a pull-off.
You want to do a pull-off?
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like Bridal Veil Falls.
Bridal Veil Falls, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Very neat. Big pull off right here. So not a problem pulling over right here and jumping out and getting the GoPro out, taking a couple pictures. I think you could probably pull right over here and camp. and do dry camping right here. There is nothing that says you can't. So, not that we're going to.
It felt like there was probably an 8 or 10 mile stretch of the road just peppered with waterfalls coming out of the mountains.
Really pretty waterfalls and the river. You good?
Yep.
You get out?
Yep.
And we made it to Valdez. We're going to get to our campground, get checked in, and I think that's where we're going to end this video.
Valdez, Alaska, incorporated in 1901. North America's furthest north ice-free port. Valdez population was 4,043 plus dogs, and that was as of 2003. Average January temperature is 19. Average July temperature is 54. The city budget is $22 million. First auto driven from Fairbanks to Valdez by Bobby Sheldon in 3 days. Cool.
Like a waterway, and that sailboat came right along there. Those would be good sights right there.
This is called Bear Paw.
Bear Paw.
This is the Bear Paw campground. Bear Paw 2
This is adult
campground.
only.
Oh, very cool. That kind of bothers me. Does that measure snow level?
Private beach. Bear Paw adult guests only.
That must be our little area down there. We can go down there in the gravel. Cool.
Oh, they have a
Hey.
Lucas says the work that got done on his yard has the entire neighborhood.
And we met up with Howard and Cheryl and a couple of their friends in Valdez. In our next video, we'll explore Valdez. I want to thank everybody for watching. And if you like this kind of content, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And if you would, give this video a big thumbs up. We'd really like to see you guys on the road, but if we don't, we'll see you right here next week. We'll continue traveling the country willy-nilly style. As always, and until next time, cheers everybody.